I am here. Yeah, not a problem. I love helping. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah, hopefully I'll be the first girl to win BlizzCon. Woohoo! That's the goal anyway. Alright, so it's Aaron versus Napoleon. Alright. I've seen Napoleon in a lot of the Twitch chats, so I'm familiar with the username. Seems like a pretty nice guy, though, from what I can tell. Usually wasn't paying too much attention, however. But yeah, no, seems like a really good guy. Yeah. Yeah, if he's General, yeah, he's the General Napoleon. I've seen him in a lot of chats. I can't remember which ones. He's one of those names like I always see popping up everywhere and there. Seems like he knows what he's talking about. Seems like a pretty good player. Seems like a nice guy. So I don't know what kind of decks he runs or whatnot, but we'll see what happens. Other than I need some chocolate. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And to think there were all those players that went through all this. It's basically like if you definitely earn your points from this tournament. It takes so long. It's grueling. It's like I think it's like a horse race. It was a movie. It was based on real life. That was like 3 days. You have to go over the Sahara Desert. It's kind of like that. It's like go over the Sahara Desert, do everything, and you get the BlizzCon points, and you win the world. I don't know. Viggo Mortensen was in the movie. I forget what the name of it was though. Good movie. Decent on true story, no less. I love those. Ooh, Leroy Jenkins. I have an ADHD. I'm distracted by everything. Mm. Mhm. I'm still laughing at a picture someone sent me of a squirrel trying to bury a nut in a dog's fur. I just think it's hysterical. Yeah. Why don't you share your screen with me so I can see it and help commentate on it? Nope, I see a black screen. Where your picture? You're not sharing screens. There we go. Much better. So I am gonna be right back because I see some fish that got left out on the counter and the cat might want to eat that. So, well, I don't want my cat eating my lunch. BRB.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My
will tear you apart.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
What is going on? All right. We have an invite from Aaron. Hopefully it will get worked out here. There we go. Looks like we are set. Both hands visible for us to see. Wow, both teams starting out with a almost identical hand. The curve is real for both players. This could be a slugfest. I would assume that we're going to see a... Well, I can't really assume. But I'm guessing we're going to see a Snow Trugger come out here. From Aaron. You could argue the Mech Mage should come out, but then that is going to force Napoleon... Excuse me, I said Mech Mage, the Warper to come out. That's going to force Napoleon to take it out with his... what's this little guy called again? Clockwork Gnome. That is quite somewhat of a tempo swing for Aaron to have to do that, to have to use his turn 2 taking out a Mech Warper. Maybe that is what he's thinking. I'm going to see the coin for sure. I don't think putting the Clockwork Gnome is going to help. Because then the Clockwork, or excuse me, the Cog Master. It is getting late. Words are... Oh, I see. We're experiencing some issues still. Delay in the broadcast, or that was just a very quick turn for Napoleon. The rope obviously shouldn't have been there, but it was.
I can fix anything. I can fix anything.
Strong turn 2 for Aaron. This is probably going to see exactly the Mech Warper come down, as well as follow up with the Annoyatron. Oh wow, 2 Blast Mages in the hand of Aaron, but the curve is real for Napoleon. This is quite impressive. We'll see the Chugger come down here, but the Chugger is not really going to be able to do much. I mean, excuse me, the activation of the Cog Master is excellent, but we're just going to clear that up, and easily they will be pinged off by the Goblin Blast Mage. This is...
Hopefully if the RNG is good.
Wow, but still, I mean, the initiative is so far in Napoleon's favor. In a battle of Mech Mages, it's almost like whoever Blast Mages first wins that game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can go over to vicioushs.cards and check out a post by W.W. Los on the Nerf bombs that are expected or hypothesized to come out from Blizzard. And he has the Goblin Blast Mage as the key piece of the next Blizzard Nerf wave.
I don't think that would satisfy the public very much, though, because they really want Dr. Boom to get nerfed. Goblin Blast Mage, I haven't seen many people complaining about that.
I see more people complain about Blast Mage than Boom, to be completely honest. Because Boom has so many counters. I mean, what is Boom really doing?
To be honest, I don't see why people are complaining about Boom. It's not Boom that's the problem. It's the bombs that come with him.
Exactly.
You play VGH, done. Oh, you're a warrior, you execute the sucker. Or Shield Slam.
There's a lot of ways to deal with the 7/7.
There's lots of ways of removing him.
What was that?
There's lots of ways of removing Boom. It's the Boom botch that's the problem, not just really Boom. Back to the game. Double Blast Mage.
10 minutes ago, Big J said that the audio is breaking up.
It was a little bit possibly, but...
I obviously have no way to verify that.
Oh my gosh, my computer's dusty.
Looks like Aaron is gonna. I don't see how he can. Well, he does have Boom next turn, so it's not over for him. But
No, it's not over till the fat Murloc croaks. Well, because we don't have fat ladies in here, we got fat Murlocs.
Toshly. Whoa.
Wait, Toshley. I guess that's for more Buster Antonitis.
I
But
mean,
you think you get enough spare parts with all the mechs you have?
a 5.7 for 6 is pretty nice on the vanilla scale.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Hmm.
Dr. Boom comes down.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we knew that was going to happen? Because Aaron had 7 mana.
And you have 7 mana, you have Dr. Boom, you play it. Not to mention, it's a good way of filling the board out when you're that far behind. Not that it'll help much, he's dead.
As expected, though, nothing Aaron could do. We knew that that game was in the hands of Napoleon all along. The
Seeing as
duel.
how mech mages do not, the only mech mages do not seem to run is the TKL bot.
Yeah.
Go figure.
All right, so now we have the Mech Mage eliminated for Napoleon. He has to rely now on his Druid as well as his Hunter. His Hunter is of the mid-range variety, but it's kind of a mid-range between mid-range and face. We did not see any high mains come out of this deck, but we also saw Shredders come out of this deck, if I am remembering correctly. Oh no. We are mirroring it up again. How does this matchup go in your opinion? What is the main cause of victory for each of these players playing Druid?
Basically, whoever gets the better draws first, really. But usually, whoever gets the momentum on the board first. It's like I'm trying to think. Earlier today, I got Shade out first, but my opponent had bigger minions. He got out first, so I died.
Well, we're gonna. Oh man, that's such a tough thing. I've been stopping doing this play. We could see a Shredder come down on turn 1, but I will not do that anymore because the Druid will just take it out. And good play by Napoleon to refrain from that temptation.
Because to be fair, if Druid versus Druid, yes, that will easily die to a Wrath.
Exactly. But he's going to go for it on this turn. Still, he's going to be a bit dissatisfied with the result.
Because it still puts Aaron on tempo because he can Wrath it and armor up and possibly kill him on one that drops from it.
Exactly.
Or a 4-1. Or a 2-1. I think those are the only 3-1 health minions that drop from it. Loot Hoarder, One-Eyed Sheet. Oh yeah. There's also the Explosive Sheep.
Yeah.
That was entertaining. It looks like he's gonna drop a taunt instead. Interesting. Which Napoleon can answer if he coins out the Keeper of the Grove, 2 damage to the taunt, and drops the Shredder right into it. He can also wrap the taunt and put the Shredder into it. It's up to him.
I think that Napoleon is going to choose to develop the board. He's going to go ahead and drop the 2 damage right on the taunt, pop the Shredder. I think that exactly. Yeah, it's very. Oh no! Look at that.
Well, no, he can use that actually because he has the Keeper of the Grove and he can silence it.
That's very interesting because he was probably going to do exactly what we were thinking. Well, maybe not. Maybe he planned to Wrath the whole time, but I'm guessing he was planning to develop the board with the Keeper. But now he's going to be able to use the Keeper to take that 4/5 Ancient Watcher and turn it into a Yeti.
Mm-hmm. It's like playing Handlock. Oh, how you like Yetis. How you like my Yetis? I played on turn 2. I like doing that to hunters. This works so well against mech mages, though.
Now, was it Aaron who brought the Handlock into last round?
I completely blanked right now.
It's a long night, I understand.
It's 4 a.m. my time. It's a bit late, yeah.
I know, right?
I mean, thankfully, I'm a night owl. That's one of the perks of having ADHD. You don't get to sleep much. Looks like he's using the watch for card draw. Probably trade that taunt right into to Napoleon's face. No reason not to at the moment. Probably will hold on to the mind control tech because sometimes the board can get out of control, and that can be a very helpful little card, especially against another dude where they want to fill their board up really fast to play Savage Roar and kill you. Harrison Jones will probably drop. It's a good drop since neither druid plays weapons, and no druid I know of plays Blingtron.
I know, right? Actually, I've played a few on ladder druids who bring in a Blingtron.
I want whatever crack they're on. Except I do not want the crack of the warrior I played that was playing mind control tech, and they just pretty much scolded him for it.
Now, should we hypothesize about the card back Aaron is choosing to use? Do you think that this is a mind game, and Aaron, being currently at rank 3, is clearly a legend player that's not trying to give away his expertise and experience in the game?
Yeah, I think his card back is just a card back, and I usually just ignore it. Originally, I think the only time a card back makes a difference is if you haven't hit legend yet, and you play against someone who has a legend card back, you're like, oh crap, they must be really good. They've hit legends.
Yep.
The first time I played against a legend player, I pretty much spazzed out. I'm like, holy crap! Look, I'm playing a legend player. Holy crap, I won! What?
I used to always freak out when I played against Golden Portraits. I used to assume that this guy's like amazing, you know?
And I tried to add them to like screenshots. No, they're not. They're pretty common.
They really are. I mean,
No, it depends on the class. Like Golden Warlock, Golden Hunter. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Golden Mage, because recently, yeah. Golden Paladin, not so much. Golden Paladin and Golden Warrior are kind of the rare ones.
yeah, if you see a Golden Warrior or a Golden Priest, you know somebody has really been dedicated.
Definitely Priest. Definitely Priest is probably the least golden class.
You might say, before the Banhammers went down, I felt like Shaman was. You know,
Yeah.
If you saw Golden Shaman, you saw somebody dedicated to their craft playing Shaman.
No. And when I saw Golden Shaman, it meant botter.
But
There's no way around it. Nearly every Golden Shaman I saw botted. Except for like 2.
what do we think is going through the mind of Napoleon here? So you want to assume that he needs to clear or silence the Sylvanas, but he doesn't have a way to deal with, the taunt. So Savage Roar makes sense here.
Clears things out nicely.
So, but he's never going to.
Watcher, very clever.
Yeah, he's not going to take advantage of silencing the Watcher, and now Aaron easily can take advantage of the Watcher. So we kind of got excited about that play earlier on, and it's not going to pay off for Napoleon. It looks like Aaron is firmly in the driver's seat here.
But still, Druid and Handlock are pretty much the only 2 classes that can take advantage of Ancient Watcher, because both of those classes you always play silences. Handlock usually plays at least 1 owl, usually 2 more. And
Right.
Druids always play 2 Keeper of the Crow, so I can't think of any other class that runs double silences on a normal basis.
Face Hunter will run double silence.
Sometimes they play Hunter's Mark instead. But to be fair, I also don't play a lot of Face Hunter.
I have 2 accounts with a Golden Hunter and Golden Warlock. Thank you very much. My aggro mentality has served me well for the last year of playing Hearthstone.
Oh, I almost have a Golden Warlock. Mind you, that's nearly 99% from playing Handlock. I
See,
kid you not.
I'm not a
Yeah,
very
that and
patient
Luma.
person. I want to get in and get out, win games. That's why I'm a big fan of. Hunter's always been my favorite class, but I'm going away from it now though.
I mean, I like archery, but I like being in control of the game. Not so much. I'm not so much of an aggressive person.
Wow,
Anyway,
Belcher's a really nice draw. We're gonna see the Chow get taken out, and he is
was he gonna play the Lord?
what?
I mean, he played Keeper of the Grove. It looks like he's gonna play Keeper of the Grove for a second.
Wait,
He
what?
is. He wants to take out the board in case it kills him. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean it does make sense, but he
It,
would have still survived by putting the Belcher down. That
well, I guess he wanted to develop his own board without worrying about his opponent destroying his.
I mean, wow, that's a questionable play in my opinion. But I mean, I guess because I guess he assumes that it is a double combo druid from Aaron, so he's not worried about big taunts like Ancient Oak War.
Exactly.
But we have not seen any combo pieces coming from Aaron's hand. We're going to see Cenarius come down here. Alrighty. Looking at the hand of Aaron, well, oh, we have the Fire Lord. Did somebody say Blackrock Mountain?
Well, I'm just gonna go with the fact that Baron Geddon is my favorite card. He's very shiny.
I didn't
I'm
play
not sure.
WoW. Is he a Blackrock Mountain character?
He is Ragnaros' lieutenant, actually.
Really?
So yes, he is definitely from Blackrock Mountain. So
Wow, look at that. Oh no!
dang.
Wow, Napoleon forfeits on the RNG skill, the pure, trained, and polished skill of Aaron to be able to steal the best target in that. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he stole an Ancient Watcher before. I guess RNG's like, okay, you gotta use this minion. You can have something nice. You can win the game.
You know, we have the foresight with seeing both hands, so I probably would have conceded in that position as well, but we didn't have even one piece of the combo in Aaron's hand. So we know that Napoleon would have survived.
You know, sometimes you do concede when you don't have to. I remember playing a guy, and I didn't have lethal in hand. I played something, I don't remember what it was, but the guy conceded right away, and I pretty much added him later. It's like, dude, next time, don't concede so fast. I didn't have lethal. You actually would have won if you hadn't conceded.
Wow. Yeah, I probably do that a lot myself.
That's why I usually wait as long as I can, and that's probably why I get more FBMs more often than not. But sometimes they really don't have lethal, or they're off by counting. I had that last week. A druid couldn't count, and I won the game as a result. As a warrior, no less. It was fun. And my cat wants to be a Thurman commentator, and she's gonna have to go bye-bye. Bye, kitty. Looks like a mid-range hunter with Shredder. Though I have seen some aggro hunters that have run Shredder. Well, now I'm really confused.
Yes, the Keyzan Mystic.
A great card to have against a hunter. It's also very useful as a counter to other decks that want to steal your secrets. You can steal it right back.
Yep.
What to do? What to do?
What do you do turn here? You can play the Cogmaster. It will trade with the Leopard Gnome. Which against a Face Hunter is pretty good. I'm not entirely sure who wins this matchup. I believe I've heard Mech Mage is more favored in this matchup. I'm not entirely sure. I've never had the experience of running a Hunter into a Mech Mage or vice versa. Mad Scientist. So now I'm a bit confused. I see a freezing trap. I saw a shredder. I saw a leopard gnome. So I'm still not entirely sure what kind of hunter this is. It still might be aggressive, but slightly slower aggressive. So it's like perhaps still more mid-range. Looks like he wants to kill, possibly. Let's see if he goes face or if he trades. Looks like he's gonna go face. However, he can keys and that mage can keys and mystic that secret by pointing it out. If he thinks it's aggressive, he might wait though. I'm not sure here.
Sorry, I'm trying to update a just the details about what's going on in the matches here. Trying to get a little text up for our viewers.
Ah, okay.
I'm very new at this, but
It's all learning experience. Hearthstone has only been around for about a year. Our first championship was last November, which is only a few months ago, so everything to the scene's still kind of new and shiny. No, 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 I'm sorry. I don't care how cute you are, you're not helping me cast Hearthstone. It's like Keys and Mystic comes down, stealing the freezing trap. Now the tempo is going to the mage. Secret Mad Scientist will get bounced. It can be replayed because it's 2 mana. It was 4 mana, and he's got 4 mana right now.
seems like the best play.
But
But
is it? You already lost one secret.
yeah, I mean, we know that it's probably the best play to go with, but we know that unless there are different secrets coming from Napoleon, that's not going to be the value Mad Scientist that he was hoping for.
Yeah. My guess is this is probably a more mid-range hunter. The leopard node's just there to throw you off.
Yep, I can definitely see that.
Sometimes really just psyching out your opponent into thinking you're one deck instead of another really can throw your hands off. For example, mulliganing against originally, way back when, if you played against a warlock and they mulliganed their entire hand, at the start it probably meant they were a handlock. If they didn't, it's probably a zoo. So sometimes if you waited as a handlock, you could trick your opponent into thinking you were zoo, and they would mulligan for the wrong thing.
Well, that is a nice draw, Unleash the Hounds, but I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. Do you go with... He's just going for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might as well. Oh, that is an interesting play because it's probably going to send the Aaron into clearing the board instead of using all that at the face. But I suppose that's faulty logic because once you attack with one, you're going to realize what it is. So, all right. I think Aaron is in a very strong position here. I mean, we have 2 kill commands from Napoleon, but this is going to be devastating to the board, and I do not see Aaron losing this position at this point.
Not yet, no.
Oh.
Basically, Hunter is one of those classes where they don't have a really good draw engine. In fact, their best draw engine got nerfed with Unleash the Hounds starting Buzzard. So, basically, if they start to draw blank, they're pretty toast.
Yep.
Right now,
wow, is
he's
that...
got...
Let's see. Wow!
Yeah,
Napoleon!
Hunter's like, I can't take this anymore. That's, what, 9, 11, 13 damage on the board plus a Frostbolt or anything else would do the game over anyway.
Wow, Napoleon, he is feeling the tilt right now. Or, I don't know why he should be feeling the tilt. I mean, he's guaranteed to get BlizzCon points. I mean, let us just verify our rules here. Second place is going to receive 5 points. So maybe he's just like, I am exhausted. I'm going to get 5 points towards BlizzCon. That guarantees me to be in the qualifying opportunity. And, whew, he's just not sticking around.
I don't blame him. If I was in his shoes right now, I'm like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just put my points and go to sleep because I'm having enough points to be in the BlizzCon qualifier and I'm good. Actually, I wish I was in Napoleon's spot right now. I really want those BlizzCon points. I'll have to do a win next week.
That's the goal. All right, so Aaron is going to have to use his Warlock to take out the Hunter, and
ooh, it's a zoo.
It's a zoo deck.
Interesting.
Yep, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the zoo was able to take this game, but a decent start for Napoleon. I think we saw this in the last round where who was it? Yeah, Napoleon was finally able to win with his hunter, but he won the first 2 games against Phone Tap, and then he lost the next 2 games, all on the back of his hunter. And he finally was able to win Hunter versus Hunter, I believe. Maybe it was Hunter versus Mage. But either way, I feel like it's an indictment on the face hunter class because it's just inconsistent in my opinion.
It is. It was a lot stronger when Undertaker was not nerfed.
Of
When it
course.
wasn't nerfed, you got Undertaker, double Undertakers was a web spinner, equals ridiculous tempo. Basically, once Undertaker got nerfed, Base Hunter got a lot weaker. I mean, unless you're like have perfect RNG all the time, maybe. But I'm sorry, I don't have godly RNG like a Maz all the time. I mean, my Ragnaros does. I don't. I swear my Ragnaros is related to a Maz. There's no way otherwise it would work. Anyway, so it looks like
I'm going to predict that, sadly for Napoleon, I think his run is over.
it might be, but he has enough points then. Both these players have enough points to be in BlizzCon qualifiers. You only need 2 for that.
That's true. That's very exciting. I want to get what happens every week with Tuesday Night Hype is the top 2 players have their main decks featured on ViciousHS.cards with Vicious Syndicate's main homepage, and we do just a little write up on their decks and what they use to get their success. And so it will be interesting to see kind of the thought behind these 2 players and what they were bringing to the table. Now they understand at this point that there's a lot on the line. Making it this far, they can feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that they're not going to walk away empty-handed. But 10 points, that's a top 100 finish on ladder, or is that a top 50 finish, or how does that break down?
I think that's I can't remember.
I got to double check.
I think it 1 through 5. I think it's a top 11 through 20. It's top 10. It's 10 points. I think after that it's 5. Again, I'm pretty sure it's 51 to 100 is 1 point. It's pretty rough, really.
I'm not seeing it right now. Where was that posted?
It'll be on. Hold on, let me get it for you. Oh, I can spell. No, I can't. How do you spell championship? There we go. Points. Alrighty, here we go.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't see
Alright, for ranked plays, 51 through 100 gets 1 point. 21 through 50th gets 10 points if you're on Legend Ladder. So if you're 21 through 50th, you would have got 10 points. So it's basically the same thing as getting that. That's not bad. Sure beats running the ladder all month long for that.
I know.
And we're doing the same thing every week until BlizzCon, I believe, right? Yes, no, maybe. How many tournaments are we doing with these points given out?
Well, Tuesday Night Hype is an every week event. This is our 13th, obviously, and we are super excited to be doing it. I was gonna say it looked like Napoleon was down really. Oh no! Look at this. What do we have? Is that it?
I think so.
We have 4 damage on the board. I think that's
4 damage.
no. We're just a little bit off. Whoa! What?
Elven Archer. I've been seeing that card a lot now. That was actually one of my games. Yeah, he's the one who played it earlier, actually.
Wow! What in the world? I wonder. I can't wait to ask him what that tech is all about.
It's, well, good against little things, I guess. It's good. Sometimes all you need is that one little extra point to get things over. But, I've been seeing it, and so I think Somebody else said it was in a deck that somebody used to get top legend last month or something like that. So I think that deck might be this one. I'm not entirely sure. It's like a warlock. Other than handlock, I'm not much of a specialist in other warlock classes. I'm still trying to figure out that new demon lock deck guy. It's a bit tricky, I think, if you don't know how to work it right. Ooh, that's pretty good, but it's not good enough, I don't think.
No, because we have a freezing trap down here. He's going to figure that out, and that's going to end it up. We're going to have a champion of Tuesday Night Hype 13 right here as soon as he figures it out. Congratulations to both of these players. It's been a super long run because of the...
Tiring run.
So tired. I mean, 256 registrations today. That by far exceeds our previous, and I think that's why we ran probably about an hour longer, and we'll get that cleaned up in the future for next week and figure out ways to speed it up. But
we won't have any issues with streaming next week. I have no idea why it wouldn't let me cast to the Vicious Syndicate stream, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll get that figured out. But
anyway, no.
We're gonna sign off from here. I just wanted to say thank you again, Sarah, for being here. We're really appreciative.
Not a problem. I like casting. It's fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Honestly, it's like there's not enough girls in the Hearthstone scene. There seriously should be more. I'm trying to get my gal friends to join in, but like we should have more girls casting and playing in tournaments and stuff like that. So why not? It's a heck of a lot of fun.
Wait, that's it, right? They weren't leaving there. Yeah, that should be the end of everything.
That's the end of it.
I'm going to stop the recordings here.
I'm going to go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And go to sleep.
All right. Thanks, Sarah. Talk to you soon.
More card games. Always more card games.
More cards. Take care. All right. Thank you so much, Blizzard. I'm going to sign out here. Thank you for this opportunity. We will look for any feedback that you have from us and look forward to continuing to put on these events for the BlizzCon 2015. Take care.